La la la. La 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 la. Okay, so I'm playing Minecraft right now. I am playing Minecraft. And what's it called? Comcast sent me an email saying, oh yeah, we just doubled your upload. Which is like, cool, because my upload was pretty pathetic before. It was pretty bad before. And I like, the encoder would always complain that there wasn't enough bitrate for things. So I was bumming about it, right? I was bumming. I'm like, oh man, this sucks. Because there's nothing I can do about it. I'm like, oh well, I hope 8.5K is enough. And it was okay. Was it perfect? Probably not. You know, not really. The stream wasn't that great. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like mind blowing. So, but suddenly out of nowhere, I got this email today saying, yeah, we just increased your bit rate to 20 megabits a second. I'm like, damn, that like more than doubles my cap. So I'm gonna try it, right? I'm gonna see what does it look like when I use 18 megabits whatever of upload to create a stream, and it looks pretty good. I mean, like, I don't know how it looks because I haven't seen it, but like, this looks good, right? I'm using Kelly's RTX and the better RTX with the experimental features, and yeah, it looks good, right? I dig it. It looks so nice. So this is my sugarcane farm. It works. You can make it go and push off all the things, and then they go into the collection system I have here. Oh my, it's filling up. It's filling up this collection system bit by bit. Well, that's good. Okay. Well, that's being done. So I'm playing Minecraft, right? I'm just playing Minecraft. La la la, play Minecraft. And I don't know. Right now, in my projects, I've created this sheep farm. Wow, hello little sheep, hello. And I've got all 16 colors. All 16 colors are here. Huh, look at you guys. You're all. We're just regular sheep. We're not special. No, you're not special. Because the special ones are in here, and I'm collecting their wool bit by bit. Step by step, I collect their wool. So yeah. So far, I haven't gotten any complaints from YouTube saying that my bitrate is too low. That's a good thing. That's great. So this here is a tower of power that it will devour. What do we got here? Ooh, the beautiful views. Climbing up my tower here. Ooh, what spectacular views of everything. It's amazing. It's not really amazing. I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. Over there, I can see I can see a shipwreck. A shipwreck waiting for me to discover. But I have to go over there, and I'm not over there yet, so. Okay, so this is pretty neat, right? Pretty spiffy, this little castle thingy or tower thingy I made. Just because I'm like, this jut of land was sticking up. I'm like, I gotta do something with it. But the problem is, to get to it, it's like, you gotta go way over here. Wouldn't it be nice if I could like, go up this way and go to my thing here. So sure, we can do that. Let's just start doing a little terraforming. Just a little bit of terraforming. So yeah, happy Thursday. It is a happy Thursday. I just got my upload doubled. It's pretty happy. I'm digging it. I dig it. I can dig it. So yeah, better RTX is pretty nice. I like it a lot more than the regular Minecraft. Because regular Minecraft locked the sun in a particular direction. So it was like a 90 degrees straight up and down. It was so boring. The light was so boring. At least now the light creates interesting shadows. Go away, tree, go away. So yeah, what's going on in the news? Judge Eileen Cannon set Donald up so Donald Trump tried to have his case dismissed by saying, oh, it's too vague. And Judge Eileen Cannon, which is, you know, Donald Trump's judge, because he's the one who appointed her, said, like, ruled against him. And you'd think, oh, okay, that's great, right? But no, because I'm listening to these lawyer people, and what they're telling me is that she dismissed it without prejudice, which means he can bring it up again during the trial. And if he wins, Jack Smith, the prosecutor, can't try him again for double jeopardy or something. Man, these legal rules are insane. It's so confusing. So many little caveats and stuff. And dependencies, I guess you can call them. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous! Ukraine definitely needs more assistance from the United States. But unfortunately, as you know, or you don't know, but you should know, Republicans are very, very much allied with the Russians. So Republicans are loath to give Ukrainians anything they could use to defend themselves against the Russians. Because you have to understand, Donald Trump, who is the leader of the Republican Party now, and Donald Trump made a deal with Vladimir Putin. And the deal was Vladimir Putin would help Donald Trump become president, and in exchange, Donald Trump would do a few things for Vladimir Putin. One of them was to give Ukraine to Russia. So the other thing was to get out of NATO and to remove the sanctions off the Russian oligarchs. So Donald Trump agreed to do all that if Vladimir Putin helped him to take power in the United States. So, and now Donald Trump is the leader of the Republican Party. So he commanded the Republicans to help Vladimir Putin. And that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they do. Mike Johnson is the Speaker of the House. And he has refused to help Ukraine. Totally, utterly refused. Like, he tries to give himself cover by saying, "Oh, I'm not just cutting out Ukraine. I want to get something in return for my help to Ukraine." And his first thing was, "Oh yeah, we need a border bill." So what did the Democrats do? They worked with Republicans to create a border bill, and it was mainly a Republican bill because they're the ones who are driving, right? They're the drivers in this situation, and it was like a terrible bill because it had no path to citizenship for the Dreamers. It had, like, nothing. It was going to be terrible. Yeah, it was going to be bad. But then Donald Trump got the bright idea. He's like, oh, if the Democrats and Republicans solve the immigration problem, I won't have anything to run on. I'll have nothing to campaign on. So Donald Trump commanded the Republicans to kill their own bill. He commanded them to kill their own bill, and they did it. They followed Donald Trump's directions, and they killed their own bill. So that sucks. So, and that bill, once you pass that bill, that was, that would have taken away Speaker Mike Johnson's excuse for not helping Ukraine, because he said it won't help Ukraine to fix the border. Well, then let's fix the border. And then Republicans killed the border, killed the border bill, and said, "Oh, the border bill's dead. I guess I can't help Ukraine." What are you talking about? You're the ones who did it, you asshole. So yeah, there's that. Steps. Lots of stairs here. I made lots of stairs. Oh, it's getting dark. I am likely to be eaten by a grue. If this predicament seems unusually cruel, consider whose fault it would be, not a torch or a match in your inventory. MC Frontalot. What a great MC. One of us. One of us. See these wolves? See these guys? They will kill the sheep. They would absolutely murder sheep if they could get to them. That's why I have them in a pod. Because these dudes will murder the sheep. And if I hit them, you see, look at him. He wants to murder the sheep. But oh my god, he's hurt. How did you hurt my sheep? You asshole. You absolute dick. Well, I think once he eats grass he'll be better. I don't know. You absolute dick. That's right. Don't hurt my sheep. Get out of here, wolf. You're not wanted. You're not welcomed here. Alright. Oh no! I got the warning saying that not enough bandwidth for the stream. What are you talking about? Oh, because it dropped to fucking nothing. That's why. Why would you do that? Bandwidth? Oh, I got kicked out. Shit. Okay, well. Alright, now it looks okay. Yeah, so for a second it like dropped the bandwidth to like very, very low. So I don't have a bandwidth meter, so I don't know. I'm just looking at OBS and anyway, so Mike Johnson is on Team Russia and he's running out of time and excuses not to fund Ukraine. A German company is opening 4 manufacturing plants inside Ukraine to help them with their logistics and with the ammunition. So that's great. I am all about helping Ukraine defeat the Russians. Because the Russians are led by Vladimir Putin, who is a certifiably bad guy. Vladimir Putin is a bad guy. There's nothing redeeming about Vladimir Putin. He's a bad guy. I know it's popular for fascists to say, oh yeah, Vladimir Putin's great, but that's because they're fascists. Like, right? So of course they're gonna think Vladimir Putin's great. They're fascists. Birds of a feather flock together. You know, that's been true since forever. So just because, yeah, the fascists like Vladimir Putin doesn't mean you have to like Vladimir Putin. Alright, so far so good. I mean, other than that one really weird... We're just gonna flatten this off. And then check it out. I just gotta make a bridge to the other side. And then I'll have a handy dandy way of getting up to my tower that doesn't require me to go walk to it and then climb this janky stairs to it. I mean, these stairs are still janky, but that's okay. It's got a nice path. You see, it's a path. There's a path. A path to citizenship. There's a pathway. We can make it happen. We can make it work. Yeah, Donald Trump, fucking bad guy, dude. He's an asshole. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck him. Donald Trump is a piece of shit. He's a traitor. He's gonna sell out the United States to Russia for his own personal benefit. That's the thing. It's not like he's like ideologically motivated. He's a gangster, dude. All he cares about is himself. So it's not like he's like doing it out of principle. No, he's just selfish, and he's trying to save his own ass because he's been caught trying to overthrow the government. And he's been caught trying to steal US secrets so he could sell them for his own benefit. Again, fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. You see what I mean? Look at those wolves, dude. They're vicious. They're absolutely vicious. He just murders like animals at will. That's why I have to protect my sheep from the wolves. Okay. Let's like even this out a bit. So it's not such an abrupt drop off. So now it's like, yeah, a little plateau, a plateau. But yeah, this guy murdered. Look at all the guys he murdered. You murdered 2. Look at those 2 leads right there. Ooh, I've been here. All right. And now the poor trader's got no llamas. You killed llamas. He has nobody to carry his stuff now. What a jerk. Where'd that guy go? What a jerk. These wolves. Oh, he's gonna kill another sheep. Look at that. He's vicious, dude. I'm telling you, these wolves are vicious. They'll just kill everything. Anyways, so fuck Donald Trump. The other news, what else did I hear today? Attorney General Bragg. He's the Attorney General for New York. And he is going to put Donald Trump on criminal trial. Criminal trial. Because when Donald Trump, before he was president, see, Donald Trump has been trying to make the argument that, oh yeah, I'm a president, I'm immune, rah rah rah, which is bullshit. That's bullshit. Presidents aren't above the law. But that's the argument Donald Trump is making, and that's the argument right now sitting at the Supreme Court. And because he's made that argument at the Supreme Court, all of his federal trials are on pause until they figure out if Donald Trump is king. According to the Constitution. So, but that's at the federal level. Attorney General Bragg is an attorney general at the state level, at New York. And so, what happened was Donald Trump paid a sex worker for her services, which is like, whatever. The issue is that Donald Trump is married, and that he had a he's married, and while his wife was giving birth to his child, Barron Trump, What a name, Baron. Ah, he paid the sex worker to, had a transaction. He paid her money. I don't think he even paid her money. He just wanted to have sex with her because I mean, I guess she's beautiful, right? So he wanted to have sex with her. So he did. And then afterwards he paid her to not talk about the what happened. That's where Donald Trump gets in trouble. Because Donald Trump didn't use his own money to pay for her to be quiet. He used campaign funds to pay the person. And you can't use campaign funds for anything other than the campaign. Otherwise, it's fraud. It's fraud. And Donald Trump has been engaged in fraud a long time. That's all he does. That's all he does is engage in fraud. This is nice. This is nice. All he does is engage in fraud. Like his company Trump.org just got convicted of engaging in fraud. So the guy is just a fraudster. That's all he does is engage in fraud. And so he stole campaign funds and then had his lawyer like pay for it or something. I forget exactly how, but his lawyer Michael Cohen went to prison already for this thing here. Why is it that Donald Trump hasn't gone to prison but his lawyer has? That's a good question. Let's go to sleep. It's a good question. But it's hopefully it's going to be resolved pretty soon, right? It's going to get resolved pretty soon because the trial for Donald Trump, not a civil trial, but a criminal trial, is set to take place on March 25th. But today, new news came out. More news came out. What was the news that came out? Turns out Attorney General Bragg had asked the state of New York, the sovereign district of New York, so stupid, for this evidence. Like years ago, he asked for this evidence, and they never gave it to him. So he was like, all right, whatever, I'm just going to keep going. I got enough as it is. Well, like today, he finally says, okay, let's do it. Or like the sovereign district of New York finally agreed. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, wood. Oak? I don't want to use oak, man. Let's keep using bamboo. Bamboo for the love. Should get more sticks too, just in case. Okay. Yeah, they took forever in giving AG Bragg the evidence. Well, today they finally decided to drop the evidence after years and years of waiting. And the trial is going to start in like 2 weeks. So Attorney General Bragg is like, well, shit. He's like, all right, fine. We can delay the case for 30 days while I work out all this junk that you just dumped in my lap. Because there's a lot, right? Thousands upon thousands of pages that they just sat on until today. Like, is there maybe a good reason for it? Maybe, but I'm not one to give the benefit of the doubt to anybody that helps Trump. And that, this maneuver absolutely helps Trump. Because Trump... Oh, can you go like this? Oh, yeah. How cool. Oh, this tree's got to go. Because Trump, the thing that Trump needs and wants more than anything else is to delay. Delay. He does not want to ever go to court. He wants to keep pushing it back, further and further away. So he never has to go. Why does he not want to go to court? Because he'll lose. He loses every time. He's a loser. Donald Trump is a loser, guys. Understand that. Or y'all. Donald Trump is a loser. He's an absolute loser in every sense of the word. He's a loser. And he attracts other losers. Losers are attracted to Donald Trump. And so, if he ever went to court, he would lose his ass. And he would go to prison. So, Donald Trump knows this. He knows that he can't win in court because the truth is not on his side. Of course not. He's a fucking liar. He's a fraud. Like, he's human shit. He's just shit. He's a shitty person. So he can't win in a court of law. Instead, what he's going to try to do is delay until the election, because I don't know why, but I think he's got some plan to overthrow the election coming up, because that's the only thing that can save Donald Trump, is to become president so he can tell the Department of Justice to drop all the cases against him. That won't help him against state level cases, but it will help him against all the federal level cases. This tree got wrecked. You got wrecked, tree. So any delay for Donald Trump is a win for Donald Trump, because that delays the amount of time, or that stops him from going to prison, because he will lose every court case. He doesn't even want to try because he'll lose. Evil walls. That's right. My poor sheep. Yeah, you got bit through the glass, dude. Maybe I need to put in more glass here. I should do that. Because if you die, that's gonna not be good. More glass for the glass gods. And then fences. I wanted fences. Fences, birch fences. Bring some birch wood too, just in case. So this pile of documents that the Sovereign District of New York finally dumped into the lap of Alvin Bragg. He's like, is gonna delay the court case. While shitty, I mean, at least, like, yeah, it's shitty. I mean, it's like, what else are you gonna say? It's shitty. Oh, I can see the sheep in there better now. This will protect you from the wolves using the corners to clip through and eat you. How despicable of the wolves. You are a free sheep. You're on your own, dude. You're a free sheep. You're on your own. Okay, then. It needs another tree. Hey, there we go. I've got a tree. I just happen to have a tree right here. I mean, more trees too, but, you know. Step by step. That's kind of a low fence. Let's go up higher. That's kind of a high fence, but that's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Ta-da! Magic. Magic. Oh. So yeah. So there's that one. And that's the big one. And then, oh yeah, on the 22nd of March 22nd, Donald Trump has to pay like $500 million for his to Gene Carroll. And it's unclear how he'll be able to come up with that money. Or not to Gene Carroll, to the state of New York. Because remember I told you how his companies were found to be basically fraud? Well, any money you make with that fraudulent company, the government can seize back. And that's what they're doing. They're seizing back the money. So that's good. Alright. Well, as long as my connection doesn't crap out, it seems to work pretty good. I haven't seen any other errors. I have to go watch this on YouTube to see if it looks as good as I hope. Because, like, it looks pretty good on my screen, but that's my screen, right? Okay, there we go. So now I have a spiffy, like, bridge. Oh, that was pretty easy to make, too. Yeah, because that's the easy part. The hard part is to imagine it. Yeah, no joke, dude. I spend a lot of my time running around the world, not doing anything. just looking at stuff and imagining. Like, it's a lot of work, a lot of time to do all that. The sunrise, the sunset, sunset, the moonrise. It's funny how the moon rises and sets at like slightly. That's east, that's north. It's like northeast. It rises in the northeast and sets in the southwest. Needs more trees. So that's where we are with the state of Donald Trump. He's an existential threat to the United States. Like, I've said that since 2018, 2017, 2018. I think even earlier. I think I said it in 2017. Even. Because he's literally a threat to the United States. He's already, like, corrupted Americans into abandoning the Constitution. All these Americans are like, oh yeah, I want to get rid of the Constitution and install a dictatorship. It's like, are you stupid? Like, why would you say that? Why would you even do that? Like, go live in Russia if you want a king. But that's the thing. A lot of Americans have no idea that Donald Trump is a bad guy. Either because their media doesn't tell them. Well, no, I'm sure they hear it, but they just refuse to believe it. Now you got to ask yourself, why would Americans refuse to believe that an obvious criminal is a criminal? Why would they do that? And the answer to that question involves Russian brainwashing. Yeah, I know. Sounds crazy. But hear me out. There's this KGB agent who defected to the United States. His name was Yuri Bezmenov. He defected to the United States and came to live in the United States. Yeah, because who wouldn't want to leave Russia to live in the United States? We're way better than Russia. We're way better than Russia. Way better than Russia. So of course he's gonna defect. He defected and he joined the Americans. But he's an ex-KGB, right? So he's got some knowledge. He's got some insight into stuff. And one of the things he is insightful is about Russian techniques to attack Americans. And that's when he started talking about active measures, what the Russians call active measures. This tree is just broken. We're gonna put a new one here. Just grow a new one. Like, stairway to nowhere. Because I don't know where I was going with that. I'm like, this is not the way you want, right? If this is a watchtower, why would you make stairs coming from outside in? Because now it's a watchtower against me. No, I want the watchtower to be out that way, not out inward. So this Yuri Bezmenov talked to us and told us about this technique called active measures. The Americans call it reflexive conditioning. Get out of here. And what it is it's a way of brainwashing people. You attack their perception of reality and you confuse them so much that they give up on ever knowing what is real. And then they just base what is true is whatever the leader tells them. And the leader in their case is Donald Trump. So they will ignore their own senses. They ignore like their eyes and ears and feelings, and only believe what Donald Trump tells them. And like, I didn't make this up. I'm not the one who thought of this. The Russians thought of it because it's way cheaper to demoralize Americans, to get them to give up on their own government, than it is to like beat them in a war. They can't beat the United States in a war. So instead they're going to try to demoralize the Americans so much that the Americans just give up on themselves. And that's what they were doing. That's what they're doing. And you can hear it, right? All you have to do is you have to go talk to some Americans, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we really like Vladimir Putin and hate the Americans." I was like, "What's wrong with you, man?" And that's what I'm talking about. You will never grow. Does not want to grow. None of these will grow. Oh, that one would. That one did. Yeah, but I have to get through here, guy. Oh, that's neat. I like that. See, why can't you guys do that? Now I'm out of bone meal. I mean, don't make me play the clip. I can play the clip if you want, but I don't want to. I don't want to play the clip. So it's been really interesting in that not only do Americans have to defend against foreign adversaries, but we have people here in the United States who have turned against the United States and are helping the Confederates. And yeah, because the Confederacy, right? Confederacy never really went away in the United States. That, you know, they want you to believe it did, but never did. It never went away. Ta-da! And it's still here trying to overthrow the government. I mean, remember that guy who walked through the Capitol with the Confederate battle flag? It says, "No, I won't grow. I won't do it. You can't make me." There we go. I will make you understand. You need a lot of bone meal to make this work. And sometimes it still doesn't work. I have to go get more bone meal. But the trees help, right? They help the path. Yeah, that looks more path-like. Anyways, yeah, this is gonna be a crazy, crazy year. My cousin is getting married 3 days after the election, and he wants me to go to his wedding. And his whole family are Trumpers. Ah! Oh no! Shit! On one hand, cool, dude, my family is getting married. My cousin's getting married. Right on. On the other hand, they're fucking Trumpers. They're on Team Trump against the United States. And it's gonna and the wedding is gonna be like literally 3 days after the election. So we already know that Donald Trump is gonna try to overthrow the election when he loses. That's like a given. It's not gonna grow. Come on, grow. There we go. Yeah, it's a given that Donald Trump will try to overthrow the election once he loses. So I'm gonna be in like California at a wedding full of Trumpers. 3 days after the election. Like, who knows what kind of shit Donald Trump is gonna pull to try to overthrow the election. And then I have to be around family who are pro-Trump. Oh man, that's weird. I don't know if I even want to go now. On one hand, cool wedding. On the other hand, Trumpers who are gonna be like either very upset or violent. All right, hey, that looks pretty good, dude. The trees really help. Even put another tree here. Down to my last bone meals again. Should have been smarter about it. Pretty cool, man. Ooh, now it looks like a wooded path, like it's supposed to look. Cool beans. That big structure there is a gold farm. Gold farm! And this is my train station. Train station! You pick your station where you want to go, and then you get in the cart and it takes you there. And then brings you back. And then takes you home. I'm home. Mama, I'm coming home. I could be right, I could be wrong. It hurts so bad, it's been so long. Mama, I'm coming home. Ooh, pretty. So yeah. It's crazy, and it's like, you know, not just me talking shit. Like the whole world is gonna shift depending on what happens. Like if Donald Trump takes power, he's gonna align the United States with all the dictatorships against the democracies. And the United States has the most powerful military in the world. Like, it would be fucking crazy if if the United States turned fascist. Like, already it's trying to overcome its history, its bad history of slavery and genocide. Like, the worst thing to do in the world would be to go backwards. We don't have time, guys, or y'all. Climate change is like a real deal. We need to really, really address climate change. And I think that's part of the problem, because Russia gets all its power through the sale of oil. And if the world stops using oil, then Russia will be utterly broke. It'll be totally poor. Because that's all it has is oil. So I think part of this is the attempts of the powers that be to maintain their power. Like, they don't care about climate change. They're already planning on like making escape bubbles for them so they don't have to suffer with the climate change. Only the rest of us poor people will suffer. So yeah, they're not so interested in stopping climate change as saving their own asses. Whee! This is another neat little train line. Ha ha ha. Oh no, it's gone. What happened there? What happened to the 3? 1, 2, 3. Oh no, they're all gone. I don't know what happened. There. I saved it. That's kind of weird. Oh no! Oh, there's more. There's more dust that's missing. I don't have any dust here. I should leave some here. The dust, the redstone dust. The redstone dust you cannot forget. It compels you, the redstone dust. It compels you to make more redstone contraptions. So it goes like this and like that. Ta-da! You see, now it works. Now it does what it's supposed to. Ha ha ha. Now I go straight into the future. This is all a test. A test. You see, it's being tested. It's being tested. A test. So this is some quick movement, right? The minecart. The quick movement used to kill the encoder, and I'd have bad quality. But I'm seeing no complaints from YouTube right now, despite all the movement on the rapid changes and everything. So, you know, maybe this might be like the best thing ever since sliced bread. Ha ha ha. Look at that. Alright. Put in my... and dust. Okay. Alright. Let's see. What's in here? Woo woo woo. You know, my video card is holding up pretty well. I reduced the power level by 10%. I went down in power level, and I reduced the clock speed, the max clock speed, because like Minecraft doesn't even get that high. It doesn't even use it. And you know what? I'm still getting like amazing frame rates. I'm getting amazing frame rates. Like, I'm looking at my deal here. I'm getting like 200 plus frame rates. And then sometimes it comes down to like 170. But yeah, generally it's pretty good. And my temperatures, the delta between the hotspot on the rest of the card is only like 20 degrees. It's like even less than that. So yeah, it's working pretty good just by reducing the power level to get the heat down. So bravo, bravo. And the sun is sort of shining on my computer. So like, because the sun came out today. How weird is that? It's like 71 degrees outside. It's amazing. Super nice weather. Spring is coming. Spring is almost here. The equinox. The equinox is almost here. Is almost upon us. Yeah, dude, cherry blossoms. That's what I'm about. This Saturday, I'm going downtown Salem to the cherry blossoms and take my picture. Yet again. Alright, well here, let's turn on the machine to see if this kills the encoder. So that gets these things going, and that breaks the portal. That's a portal breaker. Break the portal, break them! This turns on the portals. And it turns on the blenders. On either side are like blending things. So what happens is the portals flash on and off. As soon as the portals are made, they're broken by the powdered snow. And every time a portal is formed, it has a chance to spawn pigmen. And that's what I want. I want as many pigmen as possible, because I funnel these pigmen into the blender, where they are blended. Blended so nicely. They're just blended. And then their drops are deposited into a water stream. So they're just flowing, and then they get processed in the first machine to remove the swords. And then they continue on, upward. And then here, you can see everything is coming through. But the gold is going to get separated out and cut over here, while the rotten flesh continues on its path, on its journey. So the gold is kept in these boxes. The rotten flesh goes to these item sorters, and they're either kept, or if their thing fills up, then it'll get dumped in lava. So yes, such is the way of Minecraft. Then I can, yeah. But here, let's stop this for a second. Once all these guys are dead, I'll turn it off. I think they're all dead. Ah, silence. It's golden. But yeah, yay, that works. And my encoder didn't crap out on me. So, ooh, I think this might be pretty good. I think it might be great that Comcast doubled my upload speed. I can be a real streamer now. Like, I won't have to compromise on my streams. They'll be like nice streams. Yay, yay for me. So yeah, we're in a very interesting time of history. Very interesting. It's important you hold on to your principles so that you know how to act in any situation. Because the fascists will try to confuse you and try to get you to compromise your ideals. Don't let them. They're Nazis. Literally. I mean, you can't say literally Nazis because they're not literally Nazis. Because Nazis are like a manifestation of a particular time and place. But they're fascists. And if there's an American equivalent to Nazis, that's what they are. And they're going to try to get you to give up on your ideals. Don't let them do it. They're all a bunch of losers. And they're just sore about being a loser. La la la. Excellent. Well, I didn't anticipate playing. I don't have any other plans. It was to stress test the upload, and let me tell you, it is baller. It's working great. Ooh, the darkness. Oh, it's not dark. Ha 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 ha. It's not dark. Another thing I'd like to have is an actual shadow. Because right now the only thing casting a shadow is whatever I'm holding in my hand. Or I can have my disembodied hand floating shadow. It'd be nice to have a shadow. So yeah. This is Minecraft at normal full upload speed at 1440p, 60 frames per second, at 18,000 bits per second. Man, I remember having a 2400 baud modem. This is like really like future. I'm in the future, man. I made it to the future. That's funny. But for real, I had a 2400 baud modem. That was my first modem. It was internal. I didn't have to put a phone in it or anything. I had to put a phone line into it, but not a telephone. I think those are 100. I think those are 1200 baud modems. Or even less. I don't remember. I don't know. But yeah, by the time I started, it was 2400 baud modem. It was so bad. Fucking on Prodigy. I was on Prodigy message boards on a 2400 baud modem. The graphics were like ASCII graphics. Not even that good. It was so bad. So, anyways. Okay, I think this will do my test run here. I hope your day is going well. Fuck Donald Trump. Don't give up hope. Hold on, America. We're gonna get there. Remember what the destiny of America. Our destiny is to become a multiracial democracy and free all the humans. So, hold on. Remember our destiny. Okay, until next time. Pogo Kiddo out. Peace.